Welcome everyone. Today's video, we're going to take a look at some signs of life here in the garden. Now it's been really miserable, I think pretty much most of the UK, right? But my garden is just starting to spring. Let me know down below what your garden's looking like at the moment. Are we showing signs of life? If so, what plants in your garden are starting to make the leap? So without further ado, let's get into today's video. Now I'm not gonna lie, this wasn't a video I was gonna make today, but I've just sort of been looking around. My bananas have took a real hit in my garden. To be fair, now the wind's absolutely destroyed some of them, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a re-wrap on some, and I know I've already lost a couple. Due to my inspiration really, the back end of the year, it was really my own fault as to not wrapping them up properly or correctly. And that's on me, right? But as I'm looking around, we've got some real nice things happening in the garden, and I'm going to show you. Now, this is a part of the garden that I don't show so much, but I'm trying to improve it, right? And this is my Tetrapanax T. Now, somebody needs to tell this plant that it's really not quite ready to come out, because it's starting to push some absolutely amazing new growth out. It's on its second leaf just coming out, right? Now, just for reference, this got planted, and it's windy here today. This got planted last spring, so spring 2025, and we're currently spring 2026, and it's about 18 inches tall. It's put on a great amount of growth. It did have a little woody stem just as I planted it. And I think that is the absolute secret to Tetrapanax, is make sure when you plant it in the ground it has a small woody stem, or a big woody stem, depending on which way you're looking at it, right? But if you're buying young and little like I do, then make sure it's got a woody stem. Come through winter, absolutely perfect. I know it's not over yet and it's still early days, but what I will do, if it does give any really harsh frosts out or bad weather, I'll simply just wrap up the very, very top just to protect the crown. Because I don't want it to get this far, right? I don't want it to get this far, today's date, 20th of February, and then something to happen to it now. I'm confident it won't, touch wood, but yeah, let me give you a bit of a closer up on it. Just look at that, what it's pushing up. Let's go ahead and I'll show you what my bigger one looks like that's been in the ground 2 years. So this is 1 year, let's go on to 2 years. As you can see, it's got a really good woody stem. And this is over. Let's get a tape measure out. Let's have a look. And then, not as good, but I think that's the protection that it is. But the crown is still solid just there, as you can see. But that isn't pushing out like the small one. Now, I'm pretty confident I bought this as a T-Rex, or I had it bought for me as a T-Rex, but I don't think it is. I think the other one is a T-Rex, just because it's two different varieties. Now, they are slightly different. T-Rex variety of leaf is slightly spikier to look at. I'll put the difference in just now. Let's get a tape measure. So from the floor to the new growth point, it's 2.5 feet. So that has grown 2.5 feet in 2 years. It's gonna be a monster this year, and I cannot wait. So this is a new bed, and yes, I need to take the label off that. It's bugging me every time I look at it, but I just never do it. Can anybody spot that? So my Gunnera tinctoria is just starting to burst through as well. So obviously back end, we cover these up for some protection, just to protect the crown. But it's just starting to emerge. Now again, if any frosts come or any really harsh weather, I'll probably just pop a bucket just over the top of the new growth points, and I'm just going to leave this for now. I'm not even going to think about unwrapping it just yet. But there we go, look, signs of spring. Let me know down below if your Gunneras are the same, whether they're itching to get going like mine. Now I had a rescue loquat tree. That's, I'll be honest, it struggled. But then, look at that. That's pushed out literally in the last week. And that does make me feel happy, because this has really struggled. The bottom hasn't looked so great either. But I'm optimistic. I'm going to give it a feed. I'm going to feed all of the garden very soon. And it'd be nice to have a lovely big loquat tree just in the corner here. But I'm really pleased about that. Been absolutely battered by the winds recently here in the Midlands. One of my favourite grasses. See just the pink shimmer in those variegated leaves. That is starting to burst into life now. I'm really excited about that. Oh, it does make you feel good, doesn't it? Persicaria there, just trying to emerge. This is normally one of the first ones up in the garden. If we continue to have this mild weather, they're really going to start pushing out. New buds forming on the Sambuca, black lace. Just look at those. Even the wonky cord line. The middle still looks great. I do worry about the cord lines while they're still reasonably young. But look at that. Looking great. My pink marble Photinia just about to push out these beautiful pink new growth. Now, with anything in life, you've got to celebrate the wins. There's a couple of things in the garden that don't look so great, but there's lots that do. And I think the best way to sort of be happy is you've really got to celebrate the wins when you have them, right? And there's a lot of things in my garden that are doing really well and they're maturing really lovely. Because I think you always measure yourself up to other gardens and what other gardens look like, especially when you've got a young garden or a new garden like I have here with just a couple of years old. Nothing's going to happen overnight. And I think the minute you accept that, that's when you can truly start being happy about where you are and celebrating all the little things. So I'd highly recommend your next opportunity, have a walk around your garden, celebrate what's looking great, and just take the ones which aren't looking so good on the chin, because I think that's what gardening's all about. Spring's nearly here. If you did enjoy it, please give it a big thumbs up, as it really does help the channel out. Drop a comment down below as it helps share it out to others who love gardening, just like we do, right? Until tomorrow, I'll see you in the garden. You take care.